What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the NFL Madden 24 franchise for the Indianapolis Colts here on Pastor's Game 2. It's week number 10, and it's the Indianapolis Colts against the New Orleans Saints. Colts are surprisingly 8-0. Thought we'd come into this season with a strong defense. It's been all about the defense all year long. Coming off of a big game against the Kansas City Chiefs, and we got to make a decision about whether we're going to keep Elijah Malone in the game. Now, Elijah is rated 82 overall, has 77 speed, and his throw short actually is 90, 88, and 87. That's the statistics. 90, 88, and 87. But his actual play on the field is crazy. He is throwing the ball all over the place. Very inaccurate. I don't know why he's that inaccurate. I don't know why, if he's got those statistics, but he is. So the question is, do we give Mac Dugas a chance? 69 overall, he's got a lot of speed, 88 speed. Not nearly as accurate, but he's 85 short, 81, can't throw the ball deep. Do we give him a shot? We won the game against Kansas City, and he ended up getting it together a little bit at the end of the third and the fourth, but we'll keep him in the game for right now. But boy, that leash is very, very short. We want to try to develop. We don't want to give up on the young player right away. It's his first year, but man, it's tough out here for him right now. We're facing off against the Saints, and this is who we are going to be playing against. Looks like we got Davis Miles going to be starting, not Zach Wilson. I think Zach Wilson started the season for them. Austin Eckler is going to be playing at the running back. They've also got some, at this point in our season, veterans, Tony Pollard and Austin Eckler. And then they've got Chris Olave, and Tank Adele. So these are okay. I mean, I don't feel very worried about them. Again, our defense, it's hard to feel worried about anybody. Coming off that win last week, defense feels like it can play with anybody. Artie Bates, the tight end here, he looks like a pretty good tight end. He's probably going to be, last week we gave up a lot of passes to the tight end, but we're okay with it. And then the offensive line doesn't look super strong. We feel like we'll continue to be able to get the pressure that we like. And then the defense for New Orleans, not very good. Outside edge and the inside for the defensive line looks like we'll be able to run on it. Linebackers don't look too solid. Even the secondary, we got Lattimore, but as long as we stay away from him, it feels like we can be all right. So this feels like a winnable game for us, and we hope that we're right about that. Yeah. Looking at players to negotiate, we did go ahead and negotiate with some players offline, and so we've got a much smaller list here, but I like our cap room space. We got 52 million in cap room, and that feels pretty good. Thought we were going to be in cap room Hades, and just think, if we would have had to re-sign Anthony Richardson, he probably would have grabbed a lion's share of that, along with a few trades that we made. So I think we made the right money moves so that we could have cap space. And if we're going to continue to play the way we're playing, a lot of our key players are pretty much signed, so we could be setting ourselves up for a pretty good dynasty run potentially. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the game. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Indianapolis Colts on week number, is it week 10? I think it's week 10. Hold on, let me take a look. What is it? Yes, week 10. All right, let's get to it. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Indianapolis, Indiana. It's Lucas Oil Stadium, and this is the second time this franchise has felt as good as they felt. This is the second time they've had a great team. Last time we had a team that really made a streak was the Indianapolis Colts team with Peyton Manning and Marvin Harrison and Edgar and James. And now we've got the team here where this is our third year and we are undefeated, and the fans are feeling like we got a good chance to go all the way a third time. Last time, again, we've seen a dynasty like this in Indy was with Peyton Manning. And the last time we've seen a dynasty like this really kind of take hold of the league, probably New England Patriots. The Chiefs have always been good, but they didn't win. They haven't been winning as much as maybe we have. I don't know. Maybe we should go Chiefs before we go Patriots. But, man, the team is looking really good defensively. Last year was all about the offense with Anthony Richardson throwing the ball down the field, Trey Hayward, Kyle Pitts, Alec Pierce breaking the record. This year, it's all about the defense. We could have some records broken on defense this year. So, yeah, Colts fans are thrilled to see this team today. The New Orleans Saints are going to come out and try to put a stop to all of that happiness. Clayton Yates, 1,815 yards, 14 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. He's going to come out. I thought we were going to be playing against a different quarterback, but maybe not. There's the run, and Austin Eckler runs up and gets 3 yards. Veteran running backs Austin Eckler and Tony Pollard on this Saint team. 2nd and 7. Quarterback under duress, and he's brought down by Brian Coates, the rookie middle linebacker. That's going to be his 10th sack on the season. Brian Coates and Jeremiah Pickens have been relentless against the opponent quarterbacks, and it is still continuing here. 3rd and 15. There's Pickens, and it's his turn to get his sack, and he continue his streak with at least 1 sack per game. Pickens could break the record. Pickens has 17 sacks now this season. The record is 22, and the countdown is on. And this offensive line does not look like one that is, I don't know, it seems that we could get plenty of sacks this game. It's just depending on who's going to get them. There's Reynolds. And so, last game, for all the highs of the defense, the low of the offense is Elijah Malone. 23 interceptions in 10 weeks. You heard that. 23 interceptions in 10 weeks. He still has the starting job. Coach Jackson believes that he just needs to turn a corner, and once he does, he'll be all right. And he's got to keep him in the game. To do that, right now, the defense is giving him all of the room to get himself together, and so is this guy, Jonathan Taylor, running up the field. Comes back to the Colts. Now the number 2 rusher in the league behind Josh Jacobs. He gets a big run for his first carry. So it's a great situation for Malone because his mistakes are not destroying the team. And there's a fumble. And we tried to throw the ball, and he drops it. Wow. Lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them. 2nd and 23. Okay. Again, Malone has a nice arm. If we can find a way to get him.
So this game, Charles, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about.
2nd and 23. We'll come back to the exact same play. We thought we had something with Vernon. We threw it too soon. Maybe we'll try again. Intercepts, and again, a bad throw. He throws it behind his receiver.
You and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
We're going to go for it on 4th down and 23 because why not?
The play action fake.
And the ball is up, and he overthrows it. He had his man beat. If he'd have thrown him to the outside instead of the inside, it would have been all right, but instead we go for it and we fail. Probably could have pinned him down. Quarterback brought down. Jalen Fisher this time has 3 sacks already by this defense from 3 different players. This time Jalen Fisher coming off of the edge. And this quarterback has, man, it's going to be trouble. It's going to be trouble. Uh-oh. I think that's a false start. Yes, it is. False start on the Saints. 2nd and 21.
Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the full start.
2nd and 26. Let's see if we can get to the quarterback once again. Quarterback under pressure, has a lot of room on the outside, couldn't quite get there, but Yates completes his first pass for 4 yards to Samuel. We're going to come right back with the pressure, especially with a 3rd and long. Slide the pole over a little bit. And that's Pickens getting to the quarterback, his 2nd sack of the day. Sack number 18 on the season. And if he breaks the record today, nah, he's not going to get 4 more sacks today, surely. But Pickens. And that's one of the reasons you can go for 4th and 23, because his defense is playing like this. Reynolds trying to get free, breaks the first tackle but has nowhere really to go. Running sideways instead of north and south, gets in the way. Jonathan Taylor, almost 1,000 yards, could get there in this game.
Sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to, just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So it's not a lot.
Josh Downs with the first reception of the day for Elijah. That's a 9-yard reception. And the pass is up. This time they do get it to Pierce, and it's going to go deep. Touchdown, Alec Pierce. Let's go. And that is the best thing that Elijah's able to do is find Alec Pierce, at least in these last few games. Starting the season, we couldn't get this deep pass to fall, but now he's been able to find a connection with Pierce, especially after a couple games where Brian Verdon was out. He was developing a strong rapport with the 2nd-year receiver, but now Alec Pierce is the guy, at least for the last 2 weeks, who's been on the other end of some big plays. The Colts strike first, 7-0.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
It could be that the, well, I don't know.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should.
Nice run up the middle, but Brian Coates is there to bring Austin Eckler down in the open field. 2nd and 7.
But your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook.
Pass is broken up this time. That's Julius Brents. Good defense.
You look at this Colt defense.
Looking to do something, and pass is broken up. Owen Popo brings the hit. I think it is, and separates the ball from the receiver. This is a big guy. That's the tight end. And New Orleans 3 and out once again, and this defense is still dominating. Okay, but yeah, I'd love to get a block. Blocks would be good. We're 19, couldn't find a way to put his hat on anybody.
Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. Last week, over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. We were talking with him on the field before the game. He said,
I'm going to continue to try to get Elijah going a little bit.
I think he's been a little modest about that, being in a groove. That's a big-time game right there. And I think he
Nice throw. Wow. And Jonathan Taylor just thrown to the ground. There's Brian Vernon with a catch. But I don't know if you saw that. Jonathan Taylor just, yeah, they just tossed him. Just a couple yards there for Jonathan. So 2nd and 8.
This defense for the Saints very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win.
Josh Downs with the catch on the drag. And he catches and turns up the field, and that's 100 yards here in the first quarter for the Colts. 100 yards passing anyway. Nice run by Jonathan Taylor, 8 yards.
Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards. This says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
And another fumble as Malone tries to throw it on the run, and as he gets hit, they call a fumble. End of the third quarter. 2 fumbles by Malone. And a negative 39 yards passing for the Saints right now because of the sacks.
From Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
I want to see if we can get Verdon going across the top.
Convert the 1st down. They'll look to throw.
Oh no, intercepted. Oh, that would have been my fault. That one was going to be my fault. Let's go ahead and kick the field goal.
Certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
Kick is up, and it is good. Colts with the lead, 10-0. So this year I thought it's interesting to think. Last year we won the Super Bowl. We are at the moment, right? We are. The team is at the place where we no longer have our all-pro quarterback. We traded Anthony Richardson. We don't have Kyle Pitts. We don't have our all-pro offensive lineman. We don't have our all-pro running back, although we do have a good replacement for him in Taylor. But we pretty much lost a lot of talent on the offensive side of the ball. And yet here we are with an undefeated record and really a confident team that believes it is in any game because of the defense. And that's an amazing thing. And wow, the quarterback, this Olave is wide open across the middle of the field, and a touchdown for the Saints. And that might be one of the biggest plays this defense has given up all year long. Quarterback has 3 Colts in front of him, and you can see on the left side of the screen just the 2 cornerbacks or the 2 secondary members just bumping into each other, picking each other off, and leaving Olave to be wide open. Let's look at this. There it is right there. If you see this play right, you watch number 35. He's in the way and just continues to be in the way, and that makes for a wide open play. Isaiah Rodgers. And that's just a freak play right there.
We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized
Not something you see every day out of this Colts team. Normally a well-oiled machine, but the Colts find a wide open player. Gets it done. There's Reynolds running up the field. Gets a couple yards more than he would have. Although I don't think we were in the end zone. First and 10. Oh, it was a tip drill, and the interception happens. Jackson gets the interception, and he throws, and he goes out of bounds. There's the throw. Oh, hands were on it. But wow, there's 4 players over there. Maybe, is it 4 or 3? More than 2. Ew! I thought that was going to be intercepted. Pass broken up. Junior Claxton. This is a run play. The eye for him. Jeremiah Pickens was ready to go to that quarterback. 3rd and 10. There we go. Devin White on the line. Quarterback under pressure, has to throw the ball away. And that's Yates. Nice to see. I believe that was Calvin Rose that was able to get in. The ball is pinned almost. Going to be on the 7-yard line. Let's see if we can get some action happening for Jonathan Taylor. Back to some of our key runs. Oh, couldn't quite get to the edge, but a 9-yard gain for Taylor will give us a little more room. 2nd and 1. Oh. Lose to us a 2-yard loss.
Backwards there, 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem.
3rd and 3.
And now it's 3rd down.
Nice breakup. And I just noticed that it should be here. 4th down and 3. We're going to give it a shot. Very ill-advised. We're on the 14-yard line. Pass is thrown to Pierce on the outside, and he does get the 1st down. Took a huge gamble there. Taylor, had a lot of room there. Couldn't quite get through the gap there, but still gets 5 yards.
They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 5.
Nice pass. All right. 4-yard catch to Michael Mayer. 3rd and 1.
This offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Jonathan Taylor through the gap, and he's got a big gain, and he may not get caught. Falls. Doesn't get the touchdown on the 1-yard line, but a huge gain, probably 60 or 70 yards. What is that? I don't know how many yards it was, but a big gain, and he's a fast guy, but not particularly looking fast. Well, I guess he outran him. And I thought maybe we could just power our way through, but no, they bring him down right before he could get the touchdown. I'm gonna try to get him in the end zone here. And we will. He's in there. Touchdown, Jonathan Taylor. Let's go. All right, a little congratulations to all of the offensive linemen. And Jonathan Taylor, man, I mean, he's been good everywhere he's been. When we traded him to the Saints for Alvin Kamara. And then he got dropped that year. And I believe he was picked up by the Detroit Lions and has been with the Lions ever since and has been a top 10 running back every year. So he hasn't been faded into obscurity, but it's got to feel good to come back to Indianapolis and have the success right now anyway. Uh-oh, nice run by number 28, is that still Eckler? Yeah, Austin Eckler with a nice run. To have the success that he had beforehand. And we're in a better financial position that even though his contract is all settled, where we can keep him around if we want to. At least it seems like we have that right now. Nice tackle by Jeremiah Pickens. Pickens didn't pursue the runner very strongly, but runner came right to him. So now we're gonna see what we get here. We'll try to get a little pressure. Nice pass and catch. Olave reaching out with strong hands to get the catch. Just a 2-minute warning. That was a pretty good catch. Now they're throwing the ball quickly, so we've got to do something about that. And they may think they have something with the run, although if they keep running it, I think we can make the adjustment. Has to throw the ball quickly. He had a man open. Second and 10. I'm going to go with stay away from the pressure. Eckler finding some nice room. Able to jump to the right and get a few extra yards. And they're going to go with a no huddle. 3rd and 3 on the 42. Looking to pass it. Quarterback. Couldn't get to him. Now, I don't know why I couldn't get to him. I spent the way. And for some reason, I felt like I was still like stuck to the player. It was very weird. Let's look at number 19 right here. Does he have me by the arm? Yeah. I got free and I wanted to go to the quarterback and we continue to engage the linebacker. I mean, the offensive lineman. And that gives them some time.
A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
We definitely want to keep them out of the end zone. Well, you always want to keep people out of the end zone. The Saints finding something here. They're in a little bit of a groove. Maybe we come out of man coverage for a little bit. Tried to hit him with the hit stick, and probably not the right guy to do that with. Okay.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Running on first.
Quarterback, let's go.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. When a draw works, it can be a thing.
They went for a draw, but well, this time didn't work that time. All right, so 2nd and 14.
Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Tackled by Brisker, able to bring him down. And he has to throw the ball away. And so they're going to have to kick the field goal, or will they go for it? They're going to go with the field goal. 10 seconds left. Kick is up, and it's good. New Orleans with the score. That's going to give them 10 points. And Leah have us with a 7-point lead, and we probably aren't going to get any more points unless we have a big return, which we could. I mean, it can happen. All right, 4 seconds left, and yeah, we're going for it because, I mean, we got 1 million interceptions. What's 1,000,001, right? At this point, and he can throw the ball deep. So let's see what we got. Of course, we're going to try going to Pierce, and no go. It's the end of the half. Indianapolis 17 and New Orleans 10. Defense started out great with maybe 6 sacks already in this first half, but New Orleans able to steady everything a little bit and get back into this game. So 1 touchdown lead is not enough. Colts are going to need to do a little bit more in the second half. Jacksonville in a low-scoring game with the Titans 3-0, I think, as they head to halftime. Jaguars 5-4, Titans 3-5. Jaguars looking to try to find their way into playoff relevance. We'll see what happens. The Raiders and the Giants. The Raiders are one of the top teams in the AFC, 8-1, but they are in trouble. They're in trouble with the New York Giants. C.J. Stroud is the quarterback over in Las Vegas. That could be interesting. And in this one, the Texans, who are looking to get their 3rd win, having a tough season, has the lead over the Miami Dolphins, 21-14.
We saw former rushing champ
Jonathan Taylor's had a pretty big game, over 100 yards in this first half. Alec Pierce had a big one, and then we've had some I've had some success in the passing game.
Indianapolis and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we
Kick is up, and we're off for the second half. 10-17. Elijah Malone's coming out. And you have to wonder what's going on in this kid's brains. Like, he's losing a lot of confidence from players and fans, maybe even coaches. How do you mentally respond?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Nice play to the outside. This one's going to go. There's a flag on the play, though. And this might be a holding. Had nothing to do with the play. They call it on Alec Pierce. And now it's 2nd and 19. And that makes for
bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Ready.
Back to throw.
maybe could have had something on the outside. 3rd and 19 though. It's going to be tough. Going to be tough.
Defensive side of the ball gets super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Let's one go downfield for Pierce.
Pass is called. Alec Pierce, another player, and there's another big game for him. The deep threat on the left side. Alec Pierce with 3 receptions and 122 yards. He's out there on one-on-one, and this is a solid throw. Another decent-looking throw for Malone. Maybe that's what we need again as we try to get him
inside the 10. Here's first down on the other side of the field. He'll drop to throw.
Nice block. Taylor takes the hit and keeps on going.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to
2nd and
12
inches,
screens.
got to throw
He
this.
starts feeling the pressure from the defense. He uses their aggressiveness against them.
First down, Taylor. 108 yards on the ground.
Oftentimes, an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendencies. Stay with what you want. Stay with who you know.
Had it.
And go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Thought he had something anyway.
Gain on the play there, second down.
2nd and 10. This might go to the fullback.
They're going to look to throw.
Stay in.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback.
The fullback with a 4-yard reception.
Inside the 20. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
We'll flip this play. 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
Good block by the fullback. Jonathan Taylor, 124 yards on the ground today.
Now as this sensational afternoon continues.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive because we see that type of a run. I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look
Looking
up
for
at the
Michael
score.
Mayer on this play.
They'll set up a throw.
And pass is knocked out.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
2nd and 3.
And the pass to Alec Pierce for the touchdown. Colts. Alec Pierce just running off the field. He's done enough celebrating. Malone stands in the pocket and delivers a nice throw. It's a short pass. That gives us a lead.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie because usually your rookie season is a continuation of
Alec Pierce is starting to come on here in the second half of, well, can't call it the second half of the season yet, but maybe the middle of the season.
reading the field.
Didn't have much going early,
Sometimes third progression. That was a
but
nice play.
if we can find a way to stretch the field with them,
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting
it
ready
gives
for
us
their first possession of the second
a
half.
real leg up.
Well, the opposition
on the
laid down
offense.
the challenge and opening drive
This might be a
touchdown to
run.
start the second half.
Quarterback
How you feel
brought
about this group?
down
Needs to
by
be the answer.
multiple Colts. Looks like they're going to give it to Brian Coates.
Small magical spread over
He's
coverage.
there.
A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5
2nd and 20.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer
Wow.
for this pass rush?
Austin Eckler throws off Reggie Rivers, but still doesn't get very much. 3rd and 18 now. Come right back with the same play. Looking to get Rivers into the quarterback. Watch out for number 26. No, but Devin White will get over here, and he squeezes through and gets to create pressure for the quarterback, and that's now 4th and 18. Saints have to punt it. Solid start for this half for the defense.
Better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So possession goes over.
All right, Alec Pierce has 125 yards today, 2 touchdowns.
We'll get another look at Alec Pierce. He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's
And we
doing.
lose one.
The yardage is terrific, but I think
Jonathan
it's what you
Taylor.
mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one because he's paying off his results downfield.
And still more time here, third quarter. We'll see what else he has in store for us. Ready? 2nd and 11.
Ooh. Pass is deflected, and he was thrown out of the sack.
The defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Let's see what we get here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Just wanted to run straight. I don't know why he ran to the right. I just was pressing straight up.
For me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this
4th and 11.
to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Looking to find Pierce quickly.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh, Pierce drops it. Or it was knocked out. And the 4th down is not gotten. But what happened here? I wanted to throw it quickly, but then I was worried about the bullet pass being an interception. So I tried to throw it up. First of all, is this a nice throw? It's an okay throw. Wow. And look at this guy. Break it up. That's a nice play by the D. Okay.
Go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 on the 38. Quarterback under pressure. Finds a guy. Gets the 1st down on the 22. Christian Olave. I think we're going to make sure that we have the right guy on Christian Olave. We're going to do matchups by overall, just to make sure we don't get caught in some funky mismatch. Nice throw. Jeremiah Pickens up to make the play.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
They bottled him up.
Let's go, Jeremiah. I'm in there. He's got 3.5 sacks today. He must got half a credit for one of those sacks earlier. Now 3rd and 11. And that is intercepted. Jaquan Brisker going to the ground and grabbing the interception on the way down. Nice play by the defense. Let's take a look at this. Quarterback throws. It's a duck. And Jaquan Brisker tracks the ball, turns around, and grabs it. Good play. Nice. Very nice. And the defense will get the ball here on the 7-yard line. Another throw here. A quick play to the outside cleans it up, and that's going to take us into the 4th quarter. Colts 24 and the Saints 10. Colts with the ball on the Saints 25, on their own 25, needing to progress the ball forward. Right now, the Colts holding to the Saints to less than 150 total offensive yards as the defense continues to make history.
It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. Now a dump off here complete.
Nice play. Nice pass to the running back. Can't check everybody. Well, I guess you could. 2nd and 2.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Jonathan Taylor going to run it. Has room. Fights forward and was initially contacted behind the line and ended up getting more than a couple yards past the first down.
The idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game, that means they're really counting on the offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football.
I actually accidentally hit that button. Actually accidentally. Didn't mean to do it. Okay, got Pierce on the right this time. We're going to push Michael Myers straight ahead. No one's over there.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw.
There he is. We do find the right combination. And I think that's because Alec Pierce is drawing the defensive attention away. Might hit Brian Virgin on a quick. Or we can go here. And Taylor trying to fight and loses 3 yards.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Nope. I just realized this play never works out. 2nd and 13. Had to call an audible here. Called a run play that I'm not sure. Yeah. There's a flag on the play. What are we going to do here? Face mask on the defense will give us a first down. That's tough. That is tough.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Pass is completed to Michael Mayer.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield.
Nice pass. There's Michael Mayer with another catch. He's had a couple catches today. This particular drive. That was a bad throw, but at least it was a bad throw away from everybody. Could be perceived as a throwaway. 2nd and goal on the 9-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
Taylor will fall forward, and that's a touchdown. A little stanky leg action for JT. And it looked like he could have gotten hit back there, but defender didn't go for the tackle. Kick is up and 31 points to 10. And the likelihood is the Saints will not have enough to end this game with a win. Kansas City, 21 points. Buffalo, 28. They're in the 4th quarter. Not sure who has the ball. That one's looking a little close.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Reception is had. Isaiah Rodgers with the hit.
You got the big lead defensively.
I think they pretty much have to run the ball or pass the ball rather.
After the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To throw on 2nd down.
All right. Olave with the catch. It's okay.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. That's Olave bringing in another one. And a nice job of breaking
Juju.
one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Olave once again, and he's all over the place. And it's oh, Isaiah Rodgers with the smack, but no interception. Almost happens. Almost. 2nd and 10.
You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks
Pass to the tight end on the left side.
They're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. And we're probably going to give up this pass.
Play action. Yates. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And the pass is broken up. Julius Brents. And we're going to go with the pressure. 4th and 3 on the 41. We're going with the pressure. Passes thrown to the tight end. They get the first. Quarterback brought down by you know who, Jeremiah Pickens. He's got 4.5 sacks this one game. And now it's a 2-minute warning. 2nd and 19 is problematic.
Some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw.
And there he is again. Is he going to get half credit for that? I think he gets half credit for it. 3rd and 30. Pass is caught. Junior Claxton not able to get to Olave. Nice play.
But they allow the conversion. On 1st down, Yates.
And there is Yates for the touchdown. No, yes, Yates is the quarterback. Devontae Samuel is able to get the touchdown. And we kept give up the points. Give up 17 points to the Saints. Probably shouldn't have. Yeah, they're going to do the onside kick here. They may get it.
But here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken
Ooh.
in by the Colts.
I don't know what Colts is doing. He's trying to get this ball away. All right, so 1 minute 27 seconds left.
Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door.
There's a little run there. Oh, there was an injury. Devin White is injured.
The first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2nd and 3.
They run once more with Taylor, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2.
Another missed opportunity there.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he's going to have a Colts 1st down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off.
405 total yards. A lot less interceptions this game. Although we did have some fumbles. Oh. Jonathan Taylor. Maybe he's going to get one more touchdown. It's probably going to be a tackle for loss. 1st and goal on the 4. No, it isn't. He's in for the touchdown. Multiple touchdowns for Jonathan Taylor today. And he just falls forward. Kick is up and it is good. 38-17. And I'm very interested to see if this team has the same amount of points at the end of the season as last year's team. Just points. I know the points are coming different, but 38 points is a lot of points to get for a team that, you know, is really kind of struggling in a lot of ways on offense as far as the passing game is concerned.
The trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked.
I'm going to play off a little bit.
He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
The Colts are going to get him.
Jalen Fisher with the sack.
Well, they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing on 3rd and long. Yates.
Passes out of bounds, 4th and 22. And I'm sure they're going to want to, so they're going to punt it. And we'll just nail it out. I think they've used all their timeouts.
Down, the punt team is on as this is set away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
That'll be the end of this one. Jonathan Taylor, 180 yards total yardage, 197 yards. I'm going to go ahead and finish this thing out with a 38-17 lead. Colts fans kind of excited. The crowd is not super pumped, but they've come to expect greatness out of this team. And for a Saint team that's still in a bit of a rebuilding mode, this is the expected outcome. There it is. Colts take out the Saints 38-17. Coach Jackson, there he is, has put together quite a run once he was signed with this team. Had a first couple years that were pretty rough, and now he's got a new challenge. Can he create another franchise quarterback out of Elijah Malone? Only time will tell. For now, Elijah with 16 for 29, 1 interception, much better, 2 touchdowns, 247 total yards, 180 yards on the ground with JT, as we mentioned, and nice spreading of the ball here. Michael Meyer, Alec Pierce with the big ones though, 125 yards and 2 touchdowns, and everyone else is learning as well what role they're going to play on this offense. Jeremiah Pickens, 6 solo tackles, 7 assisted, 13 total tackles, leads the team, 6 tackles for loss, 5 sacks in one game. And I think that just puts him a couple sacks away from the record. We'll have to go and take a look. Brian Colts with 5 total tackles after Pickens, and everyone else is in the mix. Nice interception by Jaquan Brisker, and only had 1 pass deflection for Owen Popo. But we took care of business. Business was taken care of. And the win streak continues. The win streak continues. Jeremiah Pickens, 90 overall, 95 overall, playing right now. I think he's really at a 90. Make tackles for loss. Run stuffers can single-handedly disrupt an offense. When they enter the zone, this ability increases their win rate and block shed speed against one-on-one run blocks. I mean, he's been great. Yeah, I think we're fine to leave him with that. All right, man, we're gonna move on to the next week. What is the Seattle Seahawks looking like? And then let's take a look at this sack number. Prospect spotlight, okay. We'll look at all that maybe at the start of the next week. We have a weekly award, probably Pickens rather. Yes, 13 tackles and 5 sacks. Wow, 5 sacks. That's crazy. All right, let's look. Let's take a look at the sack leader watch. I know we probably could look at it the other way. Just going to look at it this way. Why not? NFL defense sack 21. 2 more sacks and Jeremiah Pickens will get the record. If he gets it in the next game, he will have beaten the record. He will have beaten the record in 11 games. I think this is the record. I just want to make sure that I have it right. That's right. Defensive sacks. Strahan, Allen, Houston. 22 is what it's been for the season. History could be made in the next game that we play. Can Jeremiah Pickens get her done? It could happen. Wow, the Colts head into Seattle to take on the Seahawks. The Seahawks are 1-9, and we have had a cupcake. Well, I was about to say a cupcake schedule, but they're 85 overall. They're a nicely rated team, but man, they're 1-9, and we're gonna face off a 1-9 team here. We'll take a look at the preview in the next one. Let's look at this prospect spotlight, see what the deal is. We may want to take a deeper look at Melo Saffold. I think I even looked at him earlier. I don't think he is all of that, but I do want to. I think in the draft we want to get a tight end. I think I do want to get a tight end. So as far as player spotlight, or focusing on a player, I think I would like to focus on these two, at least these 2 tight ends. We did look at a quarterback, but I don't know. And then I think I'm interested in who was the other one? I think it was it a linebacker that I was looking at? Not the top 5. Man coverage D. I don't know. I don't know why he's in the mix. I think it's this guy. We'll confirm these 3, and that'll do it. Big win for us. Maybe not a big win, but another win for us as we move on down the road in this league. Man, 9-0. Let's get it. You guys, thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. Make sure you like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to know what's next. It's Sebastian's Game 2. God loves you and so do I. And I will see you when I see you. Peace.